and Corporate. Welcome to Set Digital Roadshow Quarter 3 2021 Performance Review. This session will run about 45 minutes, including Q&A. Company will start the session by 30 minutes presentation, followed by 15 minutes Q&A. During Q&A, investor may leave your questions in the meeting room chat box or use your raise hand function. Then we will open your microphone so you can ask the question to the company directly. May I now invite BEC World Public Company Limited to start the presentation, please?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Surin, and I'm the president of the TV business for BEC World. And together with me, there will be Kun Priyadit, who is the CFO from BEC World, as well as Kun Panukon, who is the IR manager for BEC World. And good morning to everyone. Luke, can you have next page, please? Okay. I will briefly take everyone to our current business. And for those of you who probably didn't know us very well, I will tell you now who we are and what we have done. We have been set up 51 years already, and the company was set up actually in 1970 with broadcasting in analog terrestrial TV called Channel 3. And I believe that there are many strong brands in Thailand, and for Channel 3. If you go to ask, any house, and if any households, any Thais, they would know who and what is Channel 3. So that is to tell, how much, our brand, has been recognized among Thai viewers. In 1977, we were under the concessions of the Mass Communication Organization of Thailand. And after the cabinet have dissolved the Thai Television Company Limited. So we have been ever since 1977, with the concession with MCOT. And in 1996, the company floated in the stock market and as BEC, and it has now been 25 years as we were listed. In 2003, I think it is where BEC has been very successful. It is the starting of our success, and we have been able from that year since to deliver a good Thai dramas as well as news. We have a lot of morning news program, noontime programs, news program, and most important of all, we actually start to create a lot of popular news presenters at the station, and we become the #1 Thai news program since then. For 2014, when the National Broadcasting and Telecom Commission start to change Thailand terrestrial landscape by introducing the digital terrestrial, and BEC at that time have bidding and won 3 channels. And together we also simulcasting running our analog terrestrial of Channel 3 with the 3 more new digital television stations that we have won the license. In 2018, the company start doing the simulcasting of its drama contents to China and many other foreign countries. And we also launched our digital platform, which was called Melo in 2018. And the following year, we have returned the digital license of two stations, which is channel 28 and channel 13, and that is because of the declining of the terrestrial business and the upcoming OTT and the changing of the landscapes together with a lot of technology advancements as well as viewers behavior. So we decide to return to digital terrestrial television stations, and we keep channel 33, which which is what we are at the moment. And we at that year also launched the news application called Channel 3 Plus, and this is an improved applications from previously Melo that we have launched. And last year, 2020, we have returned the concession between BEC and MCOT has expired, and uh, we stopped broadcasting in analog terrestrial television and focus on channel 33, which is our digital terrestrial television business, and channel 3 now known as channel 3, and it's on the digital television number 33. And we have made divestment of BEC Tero at the end of last year. However, in doing that, we also get the popular news program, which is เรื่องเล่าเช้านี้ probably the biggest and the most popular news program in Thailand. So we got that one from BEC Tero and from Tero Entertainment, I'm sorry. And we also dissolve a lot of our subsidiaries which are being inactive at the end of last year as well. So this year we are pretty much prioritize ourselves and focusing on expanding our global content licensing business to the new territories and to the new platforms. And we also create our own digital platform business, launch Channel 3 Plus Premiums, and which will provide our customers, our viewers, the exclusive contents and the exclusive events, and through our popular stars, actors, and actresses, and we also have dissolution of the three inactive subsidiaries companies this year. So this is pretty much our 51 years history. Next, please. And as I told you before, in 2021, the company has been very clear. We perceive ourselves, not as the television company anymore. We want to be the content provider, the leading in the entertainment and content providing. And that has become our vision. And in doing that, we realized that we need to capitalize on our people who are having a lot of creativities, and these are very important in delivering strong contents and to our viewers. So the focus has been on building the contents through our creativities and using the advanced technology to help further our business monetize our content in new coming platforms. And that has become our strategies of what we actually call a single content and multiple platforms. So now our contents from the old days, we only produce our contents and put it in our television stations, and probably we have the reruns for 1, 2, 3, 4 times, depends on the popular of that dramas. But from 2021, this year, we have been very focusing on single content, multiple platforms. So our contents flying everywhere, not to our television station. It's going to digital platform. It's going over the over many markets, and through the global content licensings. And our strategies will still be to keeping our leading position in the Thai market in television business. Channel 3 has been all the time, uh, ever since it was floating in the stock market. We are clearly a number one channel for Bangkok and urban viewers, and we think that is a very strong base. It is where the purchasing power of the people, and it is where the advertisers are focusing, and we think we have a very strong base of viewers in that sense. And we also want to diversify our revenue stream. Like I told you before, it's not only television revenue for or advertising spot anymore. So we now focusing the same contents, make it more, build something around the content that is popular and monetize it via the new media. We use integrating marketing solutions to promote our contents to the new generations, and we leverage our contents by licensing it to many countries overseas, particularly in Asia, like China and Southeast Asia. We focusing on building our digital platform as our future after the digital terrestrial television, and we, of course, building our financial strengths. We continue to reduce our costs. We continue to give efficiency year on year on our operations, and that are the main strategic goal for us from this year and many more years to come. Next, please. And as I said, we are using the strategy of single content, multiple platform. From digital TV business, which is our Channel 3, and we have been doing very well this year, even though we have a lot of external factors that do not favor the business, but we will still being able to focus on our digital terrestrial television of Channel 3, and we keep improving on the revenue size as well as the programming size, and we are doing a lot of sales tactics and to improve our digital terrestrial business. And at the same time, and many people might be thinking that the TV business is on the declining, but for us it's kind of different story. As our content is improving, we can continue to increase our revenue from a sunset business. However, having said that, the company is also very conscious about what is coming. So global content licensing is something that we think would be the right focus for the company. We have simulcast our dramas to many markets like China and Southeast Asia. And many of them, maybe 10. Even now, you still can see our Thai drama at the same time with Bangkok. If you are in Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, and the Philippines, and many more countries. And we also sell our finished products to many markets as a libraries. And in terms of digital platforms, we have created 3 Plus, 3 Plus, which has 2 models. and one is called advertising based video on demand, and which is three plus, as many Thais would know at the moment. And we also create 3+ premiums, which mean that you have to pay for subscription fee to be able to watch our exclusive contents. And we also leverage our contents on the new social medias like Facebook and YouTube. And we have a lot of eyeballs, coming from these social channels. And next, please. And besides, the business that I have mentioned to you, I think BEC has been BEC Group. We have been focusing our company not only on building the business, come and bring in, revenues. We also promoting environmental conservations as the Thailand's leading media company. We have been able to do a lot of big campaigns in supporting environment, and with governmental service agency, and with many private company. And we also stand by the Thai society whenever our Thais have faced a lot of natural disasters event. We are one of the medias that do not stop finding ways to help them right away, and we have been able to be the leading part of the private organization to help a lot of Thais during difficult time. And recently, the major floods that many of you might be aware of. We are one of the corporations that make a lot of contributions in helping Thai. And we also promoting human rights. And as the leading medias in Thailand, and this is the ongoing efforts, and we continue to do that, and to promote the equitable society to all sectors. And these are the things that we have been doing all along. So in conclusion, ESG is actually our focus in running our business, besides making revenues. And next, please. And I would spend 5 minutes more taking you to what we have been through in the last quarter. In last quarter, as everyone has been aware of, in Thailand, COVID-19 continue to be major problems. And it started actually in April, and where we have a COVID-19 rise, and we have seen that numbers of COVID-19 rose to the highest in August. And when we have more the increased numbers of vaccinations, you could see that the level of COVID-19 in Thailand has been gradually decline. Like this morning, I think the number of deaths probably below around 50, and which is a significant reduction from where we were in July, August. So it's a big improvement in terms of opportunities for us, as COVID-19 has been less impact. And next will be a very short perspective. Back to the, yeah. This is to show Thailand advertising landscape, and for this year as compared to last year. The third quarter of this year, as I told you before, that the COVID-19 has been has reached its peaks, so it has a big impact on the industry. So both the industrial uh, uh, both the industrial and TV in particular has been declining in terms of value, and it dropped by 9% quarter on quarter and 11% year on year for the total in advertising industry in Thailand. But for television itself, year on year, it has been declined by 8%. But if you look at the 9 months of 2021 as compared to same period last year, we still have a growth of 4% in television business. And you can see a small increase, like 2% for the overall advertising industry in Thailand. Next, please. And this is to confirm to you that we are clearly channel leader in Bangkok and urban, and we continues to outperform our competitors. And if you look at the chart, channel 3 in red, and in 2021 we continues to improve our viewers base in Bangkok and urban. To your left, it was the ratings which is reported by Nielsen on 18-hour basis for 15 plus Bangkok and urban viewers, and we are number 1. On your right, it will be the time of the day, which is 18 to 20:30, and what we call a prime time and super prime time. It is where we have been very focusing in making sure that we are leading in this time slot and making more money. So of 15 plus Bangkok urban, Channel 3 is still staying above our peers in terms of popularity. Next please. Okay, and for this, I will ask Kun Piriyadit, our CFO, to share with everyone our financial performance for the latest quarter. Kun Piriyadit, please.
Thank you, Kun Sulin. Hi, good morning, everyone. BEC in the third quarter net profit increased by 138% when compared with the third quarter last year. You will see that the net profit was 143, which the company has turned around and have a positive net profit for 5 quarters consecutively. If we look at BEC's 9 months net profit this year comparing with last year, BEC has turned from minus 482 million baht to be plus 466 million baht, or increased by 950 million baht. In this third quarter, there was a substantial impact from COVID-19, with the advertising spending decreased significantly. Due to lower ad spending, BEC has reduced its costs by using new Thai drama series to cater with rerun drama series, which BEC can maintain its TV rating and having cost saving at the same time. The revenue from content licensing and digital platform have reduced by have increased when compared with the third quarter last year. Cash increased significantly by 1,450 million baht from the end of last year to be at 4 billion baht. This was from operational improvement and cost reduction. Also, cash flow from operation increased by 1.32 billion baht, or 106% from third quarter. Next, please. If you look at the left-hand side, you will see revenue in the third quarter decreased by 4% from last year. This is due to the impact of COVID-19 and divestment of Telo. On the right-hand side, you will see the global content licensing revenue decreased due to postponing of simulcast Thai drama series to fourth quarter. When compared with last year, digital revenue has increased by 165% from an increase of in licensing revenue. If you look at the bottom right, advertising income per minute in the third quarter was the same as in the second quarter, but the utilization rate has decreased due to the impact of COVID-19. Next page, please. This is a 9-month revenue. A 9-month revenue this year was at the same level as last year, even with the divestment of Telo, which its sales were 11%. So it means that if we compare like by like, so we should probably increase by 11%. The global content licensing revenue this year, because reduced because of the postponement of Thai drama series due to the COVID-19, and utilization rate increased from news and Thai dramas program. Next, please. This is the advertising income chart. You will see that the revenue increase in all type of program, and BEC is number one of its target audience, or 15 plus BU, in all time slots. The new program revenue has increased significantly in this quarter by 56%. Revenue from Thai drama series and variety program have increased from introducing news program and new drama series. And the increase in advertising income for all day slot, including in the morning, we have new program called เรื่องเล่าเช้านี้ which Kunsulin had mentioned. In the afternoon slot, we have news program that is very popular called โหนกระแส. For the evening program, we have both news and variety program which very popular. And for the pre-prime time, we are number one in Thai drama series in 15 plus BU. And at prime time, we also have a very popular of Thai drama series. Next, please. In this page, you see that the total expense significantly decreased by 13%, which was from cost reduction, organization downsizing, and divestment of Telo. And look at the right-hand side, you see the selling and admin expense decreased significantly by 33% from expense reduction and downsizing and the divestment of Telo. This is the key 3 main reasons that we do the restructuring last year and impact to this year. And the cost reduction from content cost reduction mainly including airing new Thai drama series, which rerun series to absorb impact from lower advertising spending due to COVID. Next, please. In this page, you look at the 9 months of consolidated income statement. The 9 months of expense this year have been reduced by 25% last year. 9 months SG&A this year also reduced, but it reduced significantly, almost 50% from last year. This was due to expense reduction, the downsizing and divestment of Telo. The cost reduction from reducing broadcasting costs and returning digital TV license of Channel 30 and Channel 28. Production and content costs were reduced by 16% from content cost reduction. Next, please. If you look at this page, you will see the shade, the white shade. The white shade represent the time slot that we do rerun. So you will see that in last year and this year we have the rerun less than last year because we introducing new Thai drama content. With this structure, BEC has the flexibility to adjust its cost to match with advertising spending. Since the third quarter, the advertising spending decreased due to COVID. BEC has reduced its cost by using rerun drama program together with the new drama program. So then we can gain the popularity together with the cost saving. Next, please. the company has turned around and profit for 5 quarters consecutively. If you look at 9 months, gross profit margin has increased from 14% to 28%. It's also double. 9 months EBITDA has increased from 31% to 55%. And you look in the right-hand side, you see accumulate net profit in the last 4 quarters was 730 million baht. The 9-month net profit margin has increased significantly from minus 12% to plus 11%. Next, please. For the financial position, in the third quarter, BEC has a strong financial position. I would like to point out a few areas. So the first one is a cash increase by 1,450 million baht within third quarter of this year. The second one is cash at the end of third quarter was 4 billion baht, whereas its financing amount was only 3 billion baht, which is like we have 1 billion more than our debt. The third point is a shareholder equity increased by approximately 500 million baht from the end of last year. And the fourth point is net interest-bearing debt per EBITDA and interest-bearing debt per equity ratios were strong, which both ratios were negative. So you will see that BEC has strong balance sheets, high liquidity, and solid financial ratios. So I would like to pass back to Khun Surin on the next section.
Okay. The next session we will talk about the strengthening the growth of BEC World. And as you already been aware of, we are focusing on building the business for our contents via the global content licensings. We have been working with a lot of streaming service operators like Netflix. Actually, this year you will see 6 Thai dramas being simulcasted with Netflix, not only in Thailand but across Asian markets. I think it's like 10 markets like Laos, Cambodia, Myanmar, Vietnam, the Philippines, Indonesia, those countries, like 10 markets that been able to watch at the same time with Thailand. So 6 dramas has been sold through Netflix. And we also work with another digital platform like View and like VIU, and which we have doing the same simulcasting on their platform in the third quarter of this year. And for next year, and there are a number of titles which are also have a plan to be shown on these digital platform partner like Netflix and View. Next, please. And we actually have received a lot of rewards from our contents. Like each year we have been nominated, from our contents in various awards. And what you have seen here is the samples of our Thai dramas which have win the awards. Like this year we have Best Asian Drama made for local Asian market. We have Best Female in the reading roles for TV primetime dramas. And then we have even the original song for TV series. And these are the winners from Content Asia Awards. And I believe that in our Thai market, there are a lot of awards ceremony that we have won, which I could share with you, after this. And next, please. In terms of digital platform business, we have 3+, and this year in April we have launched 3+ premiums. and which is on subscription based video on demand, and we also partnering with a lot of leading streaming service operators like VTV, iQIYI, Netflix, Viu, AIS Play, and 2ID TV. And we also capitalize on the upcoming social mediums like YouTube and Facebook, which is very popular in Thailand. And we continue to expand, our contents, and we are different partners and throughout the year. And on your right hand is the samples of our partners and our contents that will be on air not only in Thailand but on our partners platform in fourth quarter of this year. Okay. I think in conclusions, as I said before, our vision has been very clear. We are no longer a Thailand television company. We want to be a leading contents and entertainment companies in Thailand. That is our clear visions, and we will be using the strategy of single content, multiple platform to leverage our strengths of contents via television, digital platforms, and global content licensings. And the key focus I have told you before, and I will repeat again, we will capitalize and expanding our leading positions in the Bangkok and urban viewers. We will continue to diversify our revenues via different platforms. We will continue to build our financial strengths, and next please. And I think this is probably what I'm trying to show you, the ecosystem of what BEC is in. BEC to your left, as a group, we are now broadcaster of Channel 3 or Channel 33 on the digital terrestrial televisions. We are now can call ourselves leading content providers. We are the leading in news program with all the news presenter, all popular, and the program itself also very popular among Thai news fans, as well as drama. We are the country #1 Thai drama producers, and we have a lot of celebrities, and we have over 150 actors and actresses and signing to us. And if you are Thais, you would notice that our actors actually representing nearly 70% of almost all the commercials that you have seen on Thai televisions. And we are doing the music. We are going into music as a supplement to our Thai dramas, because we make Thai dramas. So we have done a lot of original musics, original songs, music scores, and I think it's time that we show to our artists that they are not only able to act, they're also able to sing. So our actors, actresses, our stars would be able to sing, with our new approach to leverage the strengths of our stars and our power of stars. And we will be leveraging a lot of IP. So we are the company that have been working on Thai dramas for nearly 30 years. And each year we produce 20 to 30 Thai dramas. So you can imagine how many series we have in our libraries and how many hours of contents for dramas that we can. And we probably can consider ourselves as one of the largest libraries for the Thai dramas. And those are what we are and how we want to carry on with our business. And this is to say that how we want to carry on with our business. The digital terrestrial television, even though it's on a declining for many people, and for us, it still have a lot of growth potential, and we still can grow the revenue through the digital terrestrial business, as well as building our revenues through licensing our contents to anywhere. And we can as well use the upcoming advanced technology in digital platform to be our partners. And by working with our partners, as well as building our own digital platform, like I told you before, channel 3 plus and 3 plus premiums. So having said that, the future business monetization is very simple. One thing that I haven't mentioned is that we are thinking about doing our movies. It's coming from the ideas of leveraging the strength, the power of our stars. From televisions, we are moving to the big screens. We're going to do a movie probably next year using our own stars, partnering with one of the major movie production company. And we may have the more news to share with you in the future. And music is something that we are now doing. We start from a number of our actors and actresses, and some of their works would be able to show to the public probably first quarter of next year. We are doing artist management, as I told you. We have a lot of stars, actors, and actresses. All we have to do is make sure that we are leveraging the strength of our stars by being able to manage them. So it will be the new revenue stream as well. And we will be improving and the marketing communications, which is important at this point in time in our business, where the medias and where the behaviors of the consumers are so much different. So the communications is very important, and we think it's a room. If we can do that, it will be very good for the business. And the original contents, because we have 3 plus, so the original contents can be original contents for 3 plus premiums. It can be original contents for our partners. So that is the potential, and there will be many others that we can do. And besides all this, what we and the management has been really firmly believe is that we will be continue to effectively control our costs, and we will be always monitoring on the progress of that. And we will continue to strengthen our organizations. We put a lot of new people in. As the world change, our people change, so we change the new people. So there will be a lot of organization strengthening programs coming up. And the last one is what we have said. Besides, making all the revenues for our shareholders, and the ESG is something that on our company's top priorities, and that is pretty much about BEC World that I will share with everyone this morning.
So I think the session has come to an end. Thank you very much, investor and corporate, for joining the conference. If you do need further details, please feel free to drop us an email. Thank you very much and have a good day.
Okay, if
Very
any
much,
investors